Alongside Jesse Simonton, I'm Austin Price for the S&P Stock Report. Jesse, stock up for you this week?
Stock up for me. I mean, coming off the bye week, obviously, there's optimism is always high in these types of situations. But looking at the past 4 games, I think Tennessee's offensive line, and specifically in terms of pass blocking, has kind of exceeded early expectations.
Yeah.
They haven't been a turnstile out there, despite playing 2 freshman tackles a lot. I know Darnell's played some guard as well. Kayron Calvert,
a rusty Trey Smith.
Yeah, and yet a year ago they finished last in the SEC in pass blocking efficiency. Right now they're 9th. Is that awesome? No, but is that a real improvement? Yeah, they're ahead of LSU, Florida A&M, Arkansas, Vandy. I mean, they are making progress. It's a unit that I think will continue to get better as it plays together more throughout this season as well.
Stock up for me this week. Just the way Tennessee played the run at Florida 2 weeks ago. I mean, this is a defensive line that got shredded like a big block of cheddar for the last several years. Not against Florida. And I know Florida wasn't a great running team, but Jesse, you and I both know that even some FCS opponents have run the ball with effectiveness against Tennessee the last few years. I thought that it was maybe their best effort from the defensive line perspective in several years, stopping the run. Can Tennessee do that this week? Either way,
both our stocks are going to be challenged.
Yeah, they're going to be challenged Saturday because Georgia's going to want to run it, and they're going to try to get off the edge and get to the quarterback, whoever that is, for Tennessee. Stock down for you.
Stock down for me has just got to be inside linebacker depth right now. I mean, Tennessee's running out of bodies there. I know that Jeremy Banks, they're optimistic that he can come back and play this week after sitting out the Florida game with an ankle injury. But he's running number 3 right now. J.J. Peterson's running, suddenly 4th team, and that's because you lost 2 guys to the transfer portal a week ago. Where Will Ignott and Shannon Reed, all SEC players, no, but both of them had given you at least snaps, and at times quality snaps, the last year plus. So they cannot afford a real significant injury, especially to their 2 stalwarts there in Batuli and To'oto'o.
Stock down for me. Tennessee's just pass defense, whether it be linebackers in coverage like against Florida when the Gators were able to exploit the middle of the field, or just Tennessee's secondary, which Warren Burrell's had some rough moments. Obviously, Bryce Thompson, was rusty against Florida in his first game back. Alante has not been out there for a reason at times, and then the safeties have struggled as well. So can Tennessee find something this week? Did they find something in the off week that makes them feel better about being able to defend the pass? To me, that's a big, big question. Let's go stock stagnant. Just Tennessee's uncertainty at quarterback.
Yeah, I think we're in agreement on this
one. We
one.
think it's going to be JG, but I think we think it's both going to be 2 quarterbacks at some point on Saturday as Brian Maurer continues to push a little bit by little bit.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about this on Tuesday's pod, but if you're going to stick with JG, I think you still have to play another guy. And right now it seems like Brian Maurer has the locker room. If Tennessee goes full youth there, do they play both Maurer and Strout? I think we're both less skeptical that that's going to be the route they take. So if number 2's back out there starting, I would expect to see 18 play some actual real series and not in terms of like a replacement benching type deal like happened at Florida.
That's a look at our stocks this week. He's Jesse Simonton. I'm Austin Price.